Yo, what is up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well.
Yes.
This is our first stream back on the main channel in a minute because we've been streaming over on the gaming channel. Yo, we see the hype train going. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the love. We've been doing fantastic. If you've been missing out, we've been streaming newer games over on the gaming channel. Like, we're dead serious about moving all the gaming stuff over there. We're going to finish our Final Fantasy on this channel, the main channel, and then after that, all the gaming streams, all the gaming content is literally going to live over there. So if you're not subbed over there, you're going to want to sub. Mm-hmm. So yeah, who knows? We might do different types of streams on this channel, like more like reaction type streams. That would make more sense. So
yeah.
Hope you guys have been doing good. We're still kind of recovering. Oh, you didn't know we had a gaming channel? But yes, we do have a gaming channel.
Yes, we do.
The link is down below. We actually just dropped Northberry Grove over there. That game almost made me shit my pants.
Thank you for the gifted subs, Ishra.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs.
Yeah. What games have we dropped over there? Recently we did Convenience Store. We just dropped Northberry Grove like 40 minutes ago. So y'all go check that out. That one's gas. I promise you. There's a lot of screaming in that. And then we also have 4 more videos in the chamber that need to be edited that we're done. They're already done. We got Welcome to Kowloon come in within the next couple days. We got the sequel to Northberry Grove. That's also coming. We got the karaoke. That's another Chillers Arts game. That's also dropping soon. And then we have 3 random games, which I'm not gonna spoil, but that's also dropping. So yeah, we've been at work. So we are back for Final Fantasy. So we're back for Final Fantasy 16, featuring my youngest daughter crying in the background because I know y'all hear that.
It's probably faint though for them.
The last thing we did was the Titan fight. So we back. Roshi, what's the brand of the sturdy chair you have? These are Herman Miller chairs. I think the model is called the M-Body. But yeah, so doing them horror streams and I'm like jumping back. Yeah, like this chair got my back. I know 100%. I know 100% this chair is not gonna let me fall. It got my back. It's sturdy as shit. So yes, Alteron, shout out to Herman Miller. Let's see.
No, we are not going to TwitchCon this year.
Oh wait, they can literally hear her. She's typed loud. Hang on.
I got it.
Okay. Sexy Mr. Me. I know it's expensive, but like those chairs that we used to have before, the red chair. Listen, to anybody looking for a gamer chair, them chairs that you see a lot of people with that look like race car chairs, those chairs are pieces of shit, and you will end up with a shrimp back. You will have a curved spine. It's terrible for your back. Absolutely awful experience.
Hold on.
So, oh, hang on. Cher's about to
lay down. Lay down in the bed. Go to bed.
This is gonna make her scream even louder. Hello.
No, the other one was up out of the bed, and
okay.
I think that's why.
Get my grapes over here. No, she's not a Jarvis. It's a Ring baby monitor, but you could talk through it too. It's all right. When I'm talking, let's get into the game.
No, my oldest got out. Everyone is crying.
Hang on. Ah. Oh damn, silhouette armor. Yeah, nothing came through. Shadow Kami, you don't have to get an expensive. You don't have to get one of these chairs. But do not buy them gaming chairs. They're terrible.
Yeah, they're
get
really
you an
bad for your
office
back.
chair. Go to Staples. You can get you an office chair, like a nice office chair for like $200. It's ergonomic. You'll be comfortable and you can sit for a longer period of time.
Great,
Them
Ebony.
streams used to be a struggle. Like sitting in that chair.
Jaquan Gray.
Whoa, it's been a minute since we put this up. Level 4 hype train. Let's go. Also.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, as long as it got lumbar support.
But no, the lumbar support didn't help either. Them chairs suck.
No, somebody's saying the office chair with lumbar support.
Oh, yeah.
Not the gaming chairs. Even the gaming chairs with the lumbar support are absolutely terrible.
I'll tell you what. This company, E-Wing Racer, they keep trying to send me chairs to promote to you guys, and I refuse to do it because they're bad.
Oh, I can steal the mouse back.
Yeah, you can do that.
Because I think I missed a birthday. Hold on.
Damn, this shit loud.
Happy birthday, Noah.
This shit's so loud.
Are you ready?
Are you ready for
Because I know I'd be scaring y'all with my happy birthday song. So I'm asking if y'all is ready. No, put it back. Put
No,
it back.
there you go.
No,
Do
put
your
it back
thing.
to where it was. It was the
No,
right place.
do your thing.
It was on the right
do
spot.
your
It was
do
on
your
the right
thing.
spot, though.
Do your thing.
No, why you gotta do it zoomed in though?
Because it's you. This
What
is
if
your
it makes me
segment.
uncomfortable? All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't push the button.
I'm not
Move
gonna
your
push-
hand. All right.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Listen, that's your segment.
Yes, it's
Listen,
my
it's
segment.
not my segment.
It's
Don't
our
include me on that.
segment.
It's not our segment.
It is our segment.
Why haven't we heard anything?
That is not our segment. That is a Shira thing. That is not a Roshi thing at all.
It
All
is a thing for you.
You gotta speak to Otto. Oh wait, is there a new thing here? I think the last thing we did was one of them hunts. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Somebody said, look at them bonding like they don't make babies together. We don't.
S tier. This sounds like something I should attempt to embarrass myself. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect. And all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. Instant clap. Alright, I'm gonna stay away then. Alright, Otto, what you gotta say?
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
That fight was crazy.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
Because we wasn't even supposed to go over there to take down
Yeah.
Drake's fang.
I'll bet.
It just happened.
Welcome home, Clive.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
She said, welcome home,
You look
Daddy.
better.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Which means I'm coming
All
on
the
your
way
next little
between my
adventure.
legs.
You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
This tension's been building up for a while now.
Any word on the royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Got some side missions here. Anything with the plus mark? Anything that's of great importance right now? Nope. Alright. Up! Anytime it's time to go talk to Vivian, you about to get some crazy lore. Thank you, McSeason, for the dono. Roshi, you're so cap.
There's nothing new to hear.
The Patreon shows should be posted to YouTube. It's your job. Stop being greedy. Listen, I'm gonna leave that. Let's leave that kid alone on Twitter. I'm chilling.
The
I'm not upset.
conquering hero returns, and with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
It's time.
The explanation.
Yeah.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang? Only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud.
Yeah, that's weird.
It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Loud.
Raw. Especially for those who
It's
lived
raw.
with Sid the longest.
You know what?
Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
That scared the shit out of me.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
It's lit. Hugo Kupka is dead, but he put up quite the fight.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, no surprises there.
So I wanna see what y'all think about about this situation. Chat, what are y'all thoughts on the whole AMP shit in New York? I'm very curious.
Also, to that dono earlier, some people needed some context. They were just quoting somebody else on Twitter.
Oh yeah, McSeed was quoting somebody on Twitter that was being annoying.
That wasn't their feelings. They were just quoting somebody else on Twitter.
Mr. Frazzle, yes I am. Now listen, right? Okay, there's an elephant in the room that needs to be discussed, right? I fuck with them boys, man. You know, they're young. I'm in my early 30s. They're all like in their early 20s. They're still kids. So, you know, I want them to continue to win. And they set this thing up, right? They said they was gonna give out, what did they say? PCs, PS5s, what else? I don't know what else, right? They go on Twitch, they're like, yo, we all gonna meet in front of this Whole Foods. Pull up, you see this green sign? It's gonna be a movie. NYPD gonna be on dick. All this stuff, right? And then they get there. Why is nobody talking about the fact that, like, it's funny, because, you know, I peep game. I'm cool. It's fine. It's whatever. They pulled up in what, a Suburban? What they pull up in, a Suburban? Or was it like an Escalade? What was it? Does anybody know what it was?
It was an Escalade.
Okay, they came in an Escalade, bro. Was there a truck?
Some people said Suburban, I think.
Okay, did anybody, was there a truck? Like a separate truck? That's what I need to know. Was there a separate truck that pulled up? I don't think anybody's seen a truck because nobody's commenting on it. There definitely wasn't a truck. So how many PCs and PS5s are you gonna pack in a Suburban full of niggas, bro? Like, let's be real. How many can you possibly?
Somebody said there were 2 vehicles.
There was 2 vehicles, but how many PCs? Do you know how big a PC box is, bro? And it was a bunch of 14 to 20 year olds there. How are you gonna pick up a PC and bring it from Union Square to your crib? How are you doing that? Them boys did not have no PCs.
They said 5, maybe 6.
They didn't have no PCs. They didn't have no PS5s. This was for the media. I'm not mad at it. They knew what time it was. And even if they did come with PCs and PS5s, right? Whoever got those was getting robbed on the way home.
Robbed. Yeah,
you was gonna get.
You wasn't leaving that event with no PC.
That's
or no Xbox
you are literally
or
in New York. You're getting stomped out, and then they're taking it. And in fact, probably nobody's gonna end up with it because by the end of it, it's gonna end up broken. So, like, listen, that was the one thing that was on my mind the whole time. I'm like, bro, how are they gonna give out
NYC of all places? Just New York of all places.
Listen, them boys couldn't even walk through DreamCon, okay? Let's just put that out there.
Someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
Yeah, he has charges, but I think that he's just gonna end up with like a massive fine that he has to pay.
Don't know, honey.
I don't think that.
Good luck.
Good luck. Like, I don't think that they're gonna like try to lock him up or anything. They're gonna just slap his ass with a big ass fine and then that's it.
No more looking over our shoulders then.
And they said he was born and raised in NYC.
Yeah, I think he's from the Bronx.
Don't let it go to your head though.
So people said he should have known better. If he's from there.
They did know better though. That's the thing. If you see the clip on Twitch, Kai literally said NYPD gonna be on dick. He knew what time it was.
I don't think he knew how bad.
No, Kai know how much motion he got. This kid is on Complex.
But I don't think he thought people's cars was gonna get vandalized and like all like how out of hand it got.
That he probably didn't expect, but
I don't think he
the turnout was definitely
damage.
expected.
Yeah, the turnout, yes, of
Blackthorne,
course.
do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
My nigga. I
can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
Poor guy.
This is it then.
No, we haven't cryptic tags. Thank you for the dono.
Yes, thank you for the dono.
I'll try to live up to the name.
That was my thought process the whole time. Was management.
Oh, so wait, hold up. Erica C says, I seen a video of someone actually getting a PS5. I don't know.
He still has it.
I don't. Press X for doubt. Bro, them boys is getting sturdy on random people's cars. They're gonna let you leave with a PS5, bro?
I believe so, Cosmo. That's another thing that I had said is you have to worry about getting sued.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
Yo, they were really waiting for this man to get put in a pack. That's crazy.
Baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy.
That nigga dead,
We
bro.
must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait.
I'm
to
happy
share
for
the
these
good
people.
news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you
here we go.
learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
Thank you for the Dono Lopez subs. Question for both of you. Do you think college is a waste of time?
No.
That's a.
It depends on
It
your
depends
career
on your
choice
career choice, yeah.
and what I think you get out of it, what you put into it. Like I feel like, for certain majors, yes, but then even with certain majors, you can still learn certain social skills and networking from being in college.
Yeah, thank you, Jaden Plays. Dope. I'm glad you like Itaewon
Thank
Class. It's definitely a good show.
With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems.
Yo, his
you
hat
are
is
the
crazy.
only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its
Both of
power,
us erotic.
I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Somebody told you they're majoring in graphic design and they want to know what you did
Let's
to
see if
secure
Otto
a
has
job.
anything else for me.
Become him.
Listen, graphic design is such a broad spectrum that if you're looking,
Somebody said he applied.
no, because here I'll tell you exactly what I did.
Next to sit.
Because when I was in school, they was on some bullshit. They're like, oh hey, they took us on a tour of, like the Valpak factory, and listen, I was not finna be designing no coupons and shit. Like,
It's true.
my goal was to work in the music industry. So I networked with friends and I worked with a bunch of different people until I worked my way into contracting jobs with different record labels, and I did that while I worked retail at Apple. So while I was working retail at Apple, I was also contracting for like Atlantic Records, Capitol Records, Alamo Records.
Most of us don't end up in our field.
Yeah, doing graphic design work for stuff that I actually wanted to do. But you can also get into web. A lot of people I graduated with started doing web design stuff. It's just a broad spectrum. It just depends on what you want to do and what kind of hustle you got to get
I think it's a
yourself there.
combination of both. It's not what you know, but who you know. I think it's both. I think it's what you know and who you know. Because you can know whoever, but if you suck at everything,
yeah, you still got to know a little bit. And but I agree with you. Say it is who you know.
It
because
is who you know.
Because I'm not the greatest graphic designer in the world, but because of who I knew, I was able to get put in certain positions to do stuff.
But you're also a very talented person.
And my college professor, freshman year of college, told me that I would never get into that field. She was like, I wouldn't even dream of it. I was like, all right, bet.
You barely said
Probably
that
because
she came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
she knew it would take a type of person to get there, and she probably just didn't know what type of person you were. Like, not everybody can be a creator. So if someone tells you they want to be a creator, it's like your initial mental process behind it is like, you know, yeah, okay. But it's just like, you know, certain types of people can get there.
Yeah.
I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Also, one other thing I want to say to the person that's doing graphic design work.
I mean, not Karama, Corey.
Yeah, the you have the internet at your fingertips, man. Like, it's totally different from when I was like graduating from college and it was a little bit more difficult to network, bro. Like, the artists and stuff that work, Alejandro and Mood, who do my thumbnails and stuff, I found them on Twitter. Post your art on Twitter, network with people on Twitter. You don't even gotta leave your house. You know how much money them boys made off me, man? I'm not putting nobody's business out there, but it's a lot.
I agree.
You know, you put yourself out there, you put out your work, you just create, make stuff. That's what I had to do too. I was just making stuff. But I was more actually having to get on the phone with people and like meet people and stuff. Bro, did I go the wrong way? How do I get to Mid's
reading books
shop?
that don't have any pictures in.
Oh, there we go.
Somebody, the same person asked if you think AI is going to impact the way they use artists.
No, what I think is going to happen are the actual artists are going to get really fucking good at using AI.
I could see that.
Because even if
you gotta learn how to evolve.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to evolve. AI is just a tool.
What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Just what?
Thermal...
Yeah.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Okay. She too busy working on a cruise, so that's why she don't want to go visit her father's grave?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines.
It's a literal
and
cruise
those
ship.
things have got more push
I
than a
need to work on Royal Caribbean. I'll visit Daddy some other
together.
time.
She made the right
Which
choice.
is where the stack comes in.
Or is it
I
the
may
Titanic?
have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's so...
And this is when I leave the conversation because you're about to ask me for a favor and I don't want to do it.
Come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making. The stack will be made up of 3 major components.
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides, that stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorne. He'll know what to do.
She has some nerve. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to help me with this project. Even though I just told you no, I'm not going with you on your trip.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Thank you for dono erotic. So if I went to school for editing, I can replace your editor. Good luck, because our editor didn't go to school for it, and he's possibly the best editor on YouTube.
A lot of people in their field that are the best at what they do are self-taught.
Listen, you see all the transitions, all the lower thirds, everything you see on our video graphics wise, he made all of that from scratch. There's no templates, no nothing. He made all of it from scratch.
Thank you for the donation.
I went to school for graphic design. I don't even know how to do that. He know how to use the programs better than me. He's self-taught. So if you can get on that level, if you apply yourself.
Thank you for the bits, Quantum.
I knew this bitch was gonna ask me for a favor, you know.
So it's like he should start teaching classes. Funny story.
I was just talking to Zima about that. Put together a course, bro. The people want to learn.
Blackthorne, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged.
Yeah.
Slap myself the arseache. Come on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help.
Oh God.
Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Mr. Frazzled, we found him because he used to edit for Kimchi and Tofu.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape.
Yeah,
that means
hot, very
an alloy.
fast, and still keep its
Something
shape.
that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
And who's gonna buy it?
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split.
Okay, all right, know what?
One of us should
I'll
probably
actually.
do an anchor in the sand.
Okay,
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
I'll go to the supplier. Let me
Right then.
choose.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Damn, let me choose. You niggas, bro.
Up to you who you take to the desert.
Yeah, you just assume I'm going to the desert?
You don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
They set me up. Wait. Oh, so it's still here? Okay.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
No.
Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
Bring your ass, bro.
Yeah, the homie.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While
That guy
you're off,
Nacho, it's cut.
I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorne's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
All right, let's dip, bro. Whoops. It's time. Going to Dalamil. Snowfall should be tomorrow.
Now where's Gav?
Look for the river in the southern Velcroy.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can.
Damn, that was
Don't know
pretty.
what Blackthorne's planning to do with it, though.
I'd swim in that.
I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorne wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Thank you for the Donald Jaden Plays. Question for both of you. What's your funniest high school or college story?
That requires some thought.
It does.
So this is Stardust. It just looked like black sand to me.
Give me a little bit to think about that.
And it's quite a few of them for me because we used to prank call people a lot.
Oh, I'm surprised there's no enemies.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Well then, that was simple.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Slime, no we don't. Pet free. Other than shillings.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorne. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
What do you have to say?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other.
Thank you for the dono, Jaquan.
Jaquan, is it a movie or is it a live action series? I thought it was a series. And thank you, McSeason. Just check Patreon schedule. Are we doing 3 episodes 3 episodes a week of Snowfall now. I finished season 3 of My Patience to See Your Jaws Drop is Running Low. We've been doing 3 episodes a week for like the last 2 weeks, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing 3 episodes a week on Patreon now. So we start season 3 like this week. Yeah, because we finished season 2 last week.
You can take a day off, you know.
Somebody says.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
I know, I didn't know.
Only because you keep sending me there.
But why would we watch that? Wouldn't that spoil the...
I know I can count on you.
Unless it's something completely different.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Thank you for the dono, Jake Juan.
Yeah, we know it's live action. I was just saying, I thought it was a series. I didn't know it was a singular movie.
Same.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorne before he slings his hammer at someone.
Thank you for the dono, Angel.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorne gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Let's go back to the crib.
Somebody said it feels like they took some creative liberties. Maybe watch after the anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to like
Yeah.
spoil the anime.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorne needs.
What's up, Hodor?
Blackthorne, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorne. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Sweet.
Thank you, Angel. They
Yep.
donoed and they said thank you so much for your reaction vids.
Suppose
I
we
love the
better be
energy
getting
and
back
laughter
to work
between you
too.
two and Lupa.
Give us
Thank
a shout
you.
if you need anything.
Does anybody know when that movie is hitting like streaming? It was like the 3rd movie by that guy. That it's so it's
That one movie, that one time at that one place.
it was Weathering with You, which we saw, and then I forgot what the other one was called. Bro, is it called Suzume?
Name?
we did Your Name, Weathering with You, and then Suzume. When does that hit streaming?
Yes. Somebody said it is Suzume.
Thank you, Eugene, for the dono. I love you guys. I've been an English teacher in Japan for 4 years now on your Patreon since then too. Y'all the funniest period and helped me here. Oh, thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
We're actually gonna be in Japan in a couple months.
Yes, we are.
September 21st. Bet.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Angel.
No surprises there.
So you saying you sailed the high seas to get the movie, and are the subs good, or is it like just trash fan subs? That movie was so bad. Wow. Damn.
That's the only one I've seen so far. Most people I saw said they loved it.
The subs are really good. Oh.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo, and do you know what it did?
Music was great. See somebody else. A lot of people are. It's like split. It seems. Oh my god.
Wait, you got a cramp in the toe? You gotta stand up.
No, I'm straight.
What is it, on the hamstring?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to stand up. You gotta apply pressure.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're supposed to stand up.
Oh, okay, I'm good now.
Yeah, for future reference, for those of you who don't know, if you ever catch like a Charlie horse anywhere on your body, you have to immediately put pressure on that part of your body. Some people want to like freeze and leave it still, but that makes it last longer and get worse. You have to immediately apply pressure. So if it's like your arm, you gotta apply pressure. If it's your leg,
Dr.
you gotta
Quinn.
stand up.
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
No.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorne started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
It's so funny. She had all this shit planned out,
What's her name?
and she just been dilly-dallying, waiting for Clive to come down here and offer his help. So you wasn't finna ask nobody else? You knew where all this shit was and how you needed to make it.
Yep.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Why do you still have your mark?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then.
Why are you still
Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
Okay,
This
cool.
is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat.
Ma'am,
far
Clive is not
above
absorbing
anything
any
we're
of his
able to
info.
make today.
Just tell him where to
And
go.
Not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective
Of
hood.
what time?
Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize
You about to
instantly.
shut her up.
The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Mid
You
said
should've
we
stopped her
might be able
sooner.
to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Very much. Thank you, Sid.
Useless.
I'll gather my team and head
Deal
there
with
right
it
away.
yourself.
We'll meet you outside the ruins.
At least she says she'll go with us. Most of these people are like, all right, bet. See you later. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, that's true. Go Sleek. I actually want us to do a reaction to the Blackening. So just stay tuned.
Blackening.
When we have the time. What?
The blackening.
Yeah.
Sounds racist.
Wait, you haven't seen the Blackening?
It'll turn you black.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a blackening.
Shira has no idea. I'll show you a trailer afterward.
Black on you.
You making fun of it, but it's actually a comedy.
But doesn't it sound like that's what it's
No,
about?
it doesn't. It sounds like a movie full of black people, which it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Making black people decisions in a horror movie. At least that's what I'm
Actually, I
expecting.
think I have seen. I think now that you speak of it that way, I think I have seen the trailer for it.
I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
Yes, I did see that trailer. The Jigsaw with black people. They say, yeah, I have seen that. You did show that to me. I'm gonna put that black on you.
Bro, this confusing ass village. Destroy it. Raze it to the ground. I don't know if we talked about it, but did anyone see the video of the black folks fighting the white people up on the dock? Yes, and it's actually wild.
Thanks for the sub now for me.
I just watched it actually like an hour before the stream. Like I seen everybody retweeting it, and then I just watched it. And I seen Buddy like literally swim across to the other side of the dock for the smoke. That's ridiculous. People getting hit in the head with steel chairs. It was literal WWF.
Somebody said, I want a day insure's brain. See what's up. My brain is literally like 60% mom, and then like 30% analysis, and then like 10% foolishness.
What's the oh my god, you guys know exactly what I'm gonna ask because I asked you this before. What are the lyrics to that song again? 50% power, 10% pain. What's the lyrics to the song? Yo, it's a white people song, man. Y'all know exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
Thank you for the don't know. Miller reacts. I live in Alabama. Roshi, it's pure chaos here. I would think so.
Yeah, remember the name? Yeah. What is the percentages? Because that's where she was going with that. Yeah. Bro.
They said 100% reason to remember the name.
Yeah, but he says a whole bunch of different percentages before he gets to that point. Bro, what?
They said, sir, you are lost. Use your map.
There we go. It's because I'm talking to y'all about foolishness. What is that? Bro, what is that?
So I said we need that Roshi Ice Spice music video. Yams Deli.
Excuse me?
They want you to twerk with Ice Spice.
They said yams deli.
Oh, it was hashtag yams, hashtag deli.
Bro, my dumb ass went the wrong fucking way. Like, Graw, keep it a stack. Ice Spice go hard in the gym, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all could judge me. I'll be on the treadmill with the most serious
Somebody
face,
said on the
listening to Ice,
squats.
listening to Ice Spice. Oh my God. We're gonna dub this the Lost Boys
People
stream.
took it as you're throwing your yams in the gym.
That explains the M's, yeah. I'll be rapping the shit out of Princess Diana on
Thank
the
you for
treadmill.
the dono, Nathan. Somebody said that's their favorite song by her.
Oh, Princess Diana.
Yeah. Orochi, would you consider reacting to the Gear 5 episode?
Not until I'm caught up. Listen, the whole internet done spoiled everything about
Literally.
Gear 5. Like, this literally impossible.
As soon as I start the show, I'm already know what that is.
Like, it's literally impossible to not know what it is unless you're a liar.
It'd be like Dragon Ball at this point. If you didn't know what anything in Dragon Ball was, if you never watched Dragon Ball.
Farewell.
It's not impossible for me to catch up. Like, I'm literally at the start of Wano. If I wanted to, I could just, like... How many episodes is Wano so far? Like 100-something episodes?
Somebody said YouTube thumbnails be my worst enemy. Somebody said give her a take.
Yeah. The whole reason, though, is the whole reason why spoilers are so rampant on Twitter is because everybody's, like, fighting for Twitter engagement. So you see a transformation and you clip it and then you tweet it out and you immediately, you're guaranteed thousands of retweets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what it's literally all about.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
So Wano's like 140 episodes, somebody said. So is it like, do I need to skip filler?
Said 70.
Ain't no way it's 70. There's literally no way.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Shit, I'm so rusty.
It's 179.
You said what?
Somebody said it's 179 eps.
Good lord.
For Wano.
That's not too bad.
179
The
no
things
filler.
I do for you, mate.
Sid!
Fuck. That's a whole show.
Goodness, you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
And they said it's not even finished yet. It says 179 so far, mind you. And then somebody said there's only 128 chapters, meaning they adapt less than one chapter per episode.
I don't know about that math, bro. Wano's been going on for like 4 years, bro.
No, they said, yeah. A couple of people had commented that.
If it's 128 chapters, it's more, like...
They said the anime pacing is very slow.
How is it only 128 chapters?
They said there's only 16 volumes. They said the anime is longer than the manga. 128 chapters with 178 episodes. So they said it's like 7-minute recap, 5 minutes flash, like Naruto. It's like 5 minutes of episode each episode.
Naruto got wild. Like 10 minutes of every episode was dedicated to the Itachi flashback.
I was literally fast forwarding because I got tired of the Itachi flashback.
They didn't show that nigga kill the whole Uchiha clan like 3,000 times.
Literally, it was
it's like
bad.
We get it, bro. Naruto is sad. He didn't have no friends. We get it.
So
Itachi killed the clan. Enough.
And somebody said, yeah, that's believable. The pacing is bad in One Piece. They said flashbacks are a plague. They said we don't talk about the recaps. Why do they do that? That is so lazy.
Because they don't. It's because of production issues. They don't have the time to make enough animation to fill out the episodes, so they fill up some of that time with recap stuff. It's to like give them buffer.
It's bad. It's bad.
Listen, this is why anime should stick with the seasonal format. You stick with the seasonal format, you can cut out all that nonsense. We don't need to have an episode every single week of the year.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Y'all could get 4 episodes. Listen, Spirit Jellyfish, Lupa and Shira are so far back. Shira hasn't even started One Piece, and Lupa is like, he's been at Water 7 for the last 15 years. And so don't expect him to ever catch up. No matter what he says to you, he's lying. He's never gonna do it.
I'll probably catch up.
And Shira's probably never gonna.
do it.
I
am gonna do it.
Mid.
Sometime in this lifetime.
Helena has recovered the
As
material
long
for
as
the
I'm
helm.
alive.
She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
If I get hit by a car tomorrow, there's nothing I can do about that.
Right. The shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge...
Thank you for doing crazy little YaBoyRoshi. How do you get 4K 60 plus with no Elgato? I just bought one, but it doesn't let me switch back to my PS5 input from my PC input. Huh? Hey, bro.
Thank you for the dono.
I'm not even gonna cap, bro. I just plugged my shit in and it works.
I was hoping you knew what that
Yo!
Because I read it and I started seeing equations in my head. I started seeing equations.
Bro, I literally just plugged my shit in and it works.
I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'd thought of that, obviously.
I'm also using
I've got all the details written down
what is it,
here.
the HD60X?
Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
I think Mid might need some help.
Lupa probably saw the Gear 2 preview episode and didn't watch the show till now. Yo, Gear 2 is the last thing he saw. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I will watch it eventually. Listen, it's not for lack of trying. I tried to start One Piece like 3 or 4 different times and could not get past episode 1 because it just was that bad. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. So it's not for lack of trying. I tried to start it like 3 separate occasions. And I want to say maybe once I got past episode 1 and maybe made it to episode 2 or 3.
Listen, when I get to a comfortable spot, Like when we have enough content, like pre-recorded and stuff for like the gaming channel, I'll probably start back up on Patreon and then drop like the big episodes on YouTube, because ain't no way Zima's editing all that shit. So just know that ain't gonna
I probably
happen.
got into episode 2, maybe 3. It just, the animation is just, it's really hard to get used to the character designs.
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
But to be fair, the few times that I tried to watch it, my anime palette was a lot smaller. So now that I've seen so many different ones and so many different styles, like
engine,
my brain would probably be a little bit more open to it now.
What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
Oh, wow.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
See, it was different, RNG Naka, because Bleach and Naruto, like, when I binged those, like, it don't look as goofy as...
Oh, shit. You're about to bring the wrong niggas into this chat that I don't want to deal with.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands.
Oh, we about to make Jill upset. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm sorry, Jill. I actually like redheads.
But the difference with me is I never said it was a bad
Clive,
show. I don't know anything about it to say like whether that it's bad or that it sucks or anything like that. I'm just saying it was hard for me to watch it with not knowing anything about it and how the characters look.
So, what are we fetching?
Some ass.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor.
You should move over, you're like cut off.
Now, of course, they can be
it's
obtained with ease.
You look like half a face.
Find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Okay.
Well, isn't that convenient?
It's because I what?
I was hoping to
'cause
be
your
able to make a
wagon
trip
takes up,
over
like,
that way
half-
sometime
half
soon.
the space
Need
here.
to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
What?
See you later, Clive.
You
Good
mad?
luck with your research.
Oh, good luck with your research. I'm out.
You got the pound cake.
But you got us making the Titanic and shit. Like, ma'am, build your own ship.
Where's Talia?
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread to
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
I won't
these.
have use.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see
They always
now.
throw me off when the hair's
Why
long
don't
in the
you
back.
take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Oh, hang on. I forgot.
You forgot what?
I forgot to put a pin message.
Oh, I'm so used to Free doing it that.
You know what? Free, you're fired. Is Free in here?
No.
Oh, never mind. There you go.
I think he's busy with like
Life?
exams and stuff. Yeah.
How dare Free be busy with life? He should be in our streams
Right?
all the time.
How dare you have a life?
Sick of you
Buy,
niggas.
sell, or be gone.
Thank you for the Donald Miller reacts. Y'all watching
Go on.
Five Nights at Freddy's
Take
in
it.
theaters?
Thanks.
Absolutely not. We're doing a reaction for you guys. Why? Because we love you. Look. We love you. So we're doing a reaction just for you. Yeah, you. I'm talking exactly to you. Yeah, you. Specifically you.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Keep fighting the good
Should do
fight.
it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Somebody asked how tall are you. Answer the question.
Why?
Well, did you find everything?
I answered the question. I'm not scared.
But you
Yeah.
usually tell something arbitrary. I'm 6'8".
Okay. Let's be ignorant.
How's it ignorant?
Garlic
I'm
and
5'1".
pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we?
Yeah.
Good chat.
We can chat about whatever you want, Talia. What's up? Oh, we on a date? Oh, by the lake? See, this is like Attorney Wu when they went and they was looking at the
Yeah.
water at the sunset.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
Yeah, and
I think you might be right.
got
In
something
all
to
the
tell me?
years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Because
Well,
the
it
Spark and
seemed long
Spy is already
overdue.
reserved, ma'am.
And you did
It's
say you
already
had some
reserved.
shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual suppliers
Damn,
not
she said, y'all be
here,
getting y'all
and
ass
I
beat,
refuse to
burning
pay
through
the
my
prices
herbs.
these gougers charge.
Yo, that's
I'll
hilarious.
ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course.
Ma'am, are you gonna kiss me or not? What's going on here? You give me mixed signals.
Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring...
Oh, here it comes. She's about to give it up.
You're appreciated too.
Oh.
By all of us.
Whatever.
This parking spot is reserved.
Whatever. And she said, in the spirit of sharing and caring, and I got hyped for my boy Clive, and then she was just like, you're welcome. Or you're appreciated.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Time to build this ship. She should have all 3 parts that she needs now.
That's not true, Andres.
What?
He said anyone that says they're 5'7" is capping. He doesn't know anyone that's 5'7".
I wonder how Hippocrates
I'm
is getting
5'7".
on
You're
to meet you.
5'7". That's why in pictures he's like a whole 6 inches taller than me.
Thanks to Sid.
I'm taller than A. Christine though. Hey.
Yeah.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Thank God I said I'm 5'1". Don't listen to him.
Roshi wears stilettos, bruh. Entire time I thought Roshi was 6 foot. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm 5'7".
Thank you, Dakota.
Oh, and Clive.
Somebody said that means you're 5'8".
We should do it again
Nobody's
sometime.
5'7". Aren't you 5'8"? Doesn't your license say 5'8"?
Listen, it's gone back and forth. I just
I'm
gave
pretty
up.
sure you're 5'8".
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Well, Blue Angel at the DMV here, they actually measure your height.
Yeah, they measure you.
They don't just take your word for it. So either I'm gonna walk in the DMV and be like, "Hey, I'm 6'5", bro," and they're like, "Okay, cool."
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
But listen, all this whole thing about short, tall, blah blah, it's just all depending on where your location is. Because I heard an interesting story about a woman. She was from a different country, and her son was considered average height until she moved to America, and then they said he was short.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So if I was in like Asia or somewhere else, I'd be average probably.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me.
When are we gonna fight the
I'm just
sussy
the errand
dragon
boy.
bottom Bahamut?
Right then, let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together.
Listen,
To the black hammer.
I don't know. Alejandro makes the thumbnail so I don't get spoiled. So I guess after we finish this boat or whatever she's building.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
That's unfortunate, Killjoy.
What's unfortunate?
That Cambodia ranks in as the country with the smallest average erect peen size at 3.95 inches. That means you're not a grower or a shower.
What?
3.95 erect.
What country is that? Because they're down bad.
Oh, yeah.
Them niggas in the gutter.
Somebody said 3.95 is big, though.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Erect. Oh, wow.
What?
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorne, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
You know, Terminator, you're stupid.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Uncertified said all you need is 4
What's the
inches and the
matter?
thumbtack hurts if thrown fast enough.
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Oh, man.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
What?
Sod our plans. I'm trusting
If
in
she
yours.
makes like the first
sure
cruise
about
ship,
this?
then only one type
Something
of
tells
class
me it's
is getting on
what
that
my dad
boat.
would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, maybe next time, Mean Gene. They said they were staying at the same hotel as us, but missed us.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yeah.
Right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Oh, boy.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Bro, if she don't want to go, she don't want to go.
Yeah.
Stop being annoying.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep.
That was quick.
Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has... What the fuck? And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Oh, they got bars. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might... Yo, wait. Where'd them niggas come from? Sure just went apocalyptic on some sugar ants. Where'd those come from?
I don't know. They was congregating.
Around your grapes?
No.
Which is why I pen you this note. I'd like to borrow your man Gav. Okay. Who might mean our little fellowship ill and warns us of an impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
And Gav just said, wherever you want to send me, I'll go.
Yeah, my bad.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked
Thank
for
you for
me
the sub,
personally.
Zora Alvers.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
The dust long settled, little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home. What roach?
Yeah, there's no roach. It was a couple, like 5 ants. They have met their maker.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in 2 places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
But wait, Phoenix down.
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Bro, this nigga has 2 barrels and a treasure chest on his back, along with everything else.
Next he's gonna drop his mixtape.
This is a nice scene. I like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
It's blackening.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goose.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Damn, you're big.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot.
You didn't see he was being rough?
There's a caravan that runs back and forth
My
between
nigga
the
Gooch is
Dominion
strong.
and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Buckland.
Damn.
It's a big dude. He done broke all her fingers.
Yep.
Jill, you're with me.
Yeah.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
The death flag like shit.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Wait, who's 15?
The big man?
Get the fuck out of here. Oh.
They were joking. They're just kidding. No, he hasn't. Assassin.
Onward. You good? Stretching?
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
Can you wear Clive's
And Toggle
outfit?
helped too. The new boy.
I mean, that's a dope fit. I'd cosplay Clive.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid
And then I would
road
just,
wide enough to let wagons
I just
pass.
wouldn't wear pants. I would just
No
paint my
official
legs
traffic
black
route there.
since his pants are so
I mean,
fucking
he doesn't
tight.
have to ask me to wear a cat suit. There's already a cat on my birthday suit.
I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Clive's pants are so tight you can literally see into his butthole.
That's gonna be in your throat with these tight pants. You wore leather pants at DreamCon.
At the Mixer event, yeah.
Like the way they and she moving them.
Yeah. Stop.
Ew. The sound of rubbing.
So what do you think?
That we'd be like...
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action.
What is this setup shit?
But we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
All right, bro. You trying to fuck
Yeah,
me? What's
lucky
up?
you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Blvd, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
Nope.
Facts, Ran.
You can leave the cart to us.
Those broad shoulders.
You just
Damn,
put an
bro.
end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Don't read it out loud. Don't read
Lilac?
it out loud. Yes.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Thank you for the dono, awesome Kai. GTA 6 looks good. How did you get early access?
You're finished.
To what?
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah?
Somebody said most tame Lilac pose possible. It was pretty tame for her. Somebody said you're going to be in a retirement home by the time GTA 6 comes out. Not assuming our kids are putting him in a retirement home.
Damn, what happened to the other dude that was around me? They said new enemies approach. I didn't even get to fight them. Did Jill take them out on her own? Okay.
Somebody said my Northbury Grove screams had them crying.
Yeah, that game was... Yeah.
That was the one we had to find the car?
Yes, at the end where I didn't know where she drove.
The station wagon?
Yeah, I don't know what part of that like a station. It was a station wagon.
Listen, they showed a top-down view, okay? Cut me some slack.
That's true.
Cut me some slack. The car had a long-ass front and the top-down view. So I thought it was
sure
a
said
station
it was a
wagon.
station wagon.
Hi, Vortex.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
This seems like some bullshit.
To us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior.
Okay, bro. This cap ass shit. What's going on here?
You've done your part.
My cabbages.
And that's all you need
That's
to
what he
worry
wants
about.
us to turn into.
Here.
The cabbage man.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Yeah?
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
It just won't happen.
He literally took that F you too then attitude.
Yeah. Oh, Clive's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just leaving. You know what? Matter of fact, let me just...
Look at them all. I thought the bastards would have eaten the lot by now.
Well, we won't be going hungry. That's for sure.
Yeah, because y'all trying to steal it too. Scum.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
Wow, your chick is in the chat.
Oh.
Oh no, chat no think Asian mistress real.
Path
American
continues on the other
education
side.
system fail anyway. It's somebody we know. I just don't know which one of them it is. Cause they flip flop between that username and another username that be active in here. I just at some point I just need to figure out who's not active while she's active. Oh, they said it's Nigel the Don. Nigel the Don is the one that's doing that.
How do they know?
Yeah, I guess they figured it out. Yeah, they did some investigating and they replayed the past YouTube stream chat and they figured out that it was Nigel the Don.
Damn, son. Exposed. We got detectives over here.
Not a whole band acting like your Asian mistress.
They got your ass, Nigel. Caught.
Yeah, and she disappeared the minute.
Got your ass, bro. Oh man, they went back in time and was like, oh wait, this stream on March 30th, 9:30 p.m.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man
Somebody
was
else
overcome
we
by
have no
avarice
standby.
and challenged the gods in
The
between their
detective
power.
music from Danganronpa.
Yeah, that was from Danganronpa.
Place here, at these falls.
We used it for Danganronpa.
Or so the legend goes.
Good lord.
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Plague on both your houses.
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse.
The detectives at work. Crack the code.
Blazing, I want to go to San Diego Comic Con.
Inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted.
Yeah, I do too. Maybe next year.
The Zemeckis Falls, a vast cavity in the earth located in the steppes of the Forgotten, a desolate coastal region of eastern Dalmekia. Despite the fact that for centuries seawater from the Strait of Otha has flowed into the plumbless crater without cease, it shows no sign of filling. The tragic tale that came to be known as the sins of the Zemeckis is said to have taken place here.
Dominant.
Interesting.
House Ross feud.
Not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
This place reminds me of when we were in Hawaii.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't
That
you?
big ass volcanic crater.
The post-volcanic eruption. It's like,
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
it's crazy to me how the ground just becomes unusable after lava just like runs over it.
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Meanwhile,
in Seattle.
Right.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Oh yeah, this shit.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
So you're still ruling?
Please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
I'm just playing with a flower during the
There's some
There is other news,
special about this
Dion.
kid.
Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
Let me see if they have anything new about him. Nope. Nope. Okay. Damn, he said bend the knee. Chin up, lad.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed.
Is that evil good? That
Is this
evil
truly
coot over
the
there?
path you wish to tread?
Literally.
Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
He's bringing up Ultima.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
would trust the words of this traitress.
Oh.
She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence!
The canker!
Insolent wretch!
Oh, shit.
You will bend the knee. All else is
Thank you for the
heresy.
donut, Billy.
Sire,
Nope, he said it.
Forgive
You will
me.
bend the knee.
this audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
It's a thing, man. I want some Lunchables.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough.
She's old.
You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher,
Yeah, you talking a
lest
lot
your
of shit.
impure blood stain the throne.
Wow,
How about I
bitch.
just,
What do
you know,
of my blood?
breathe a little
Well,
breath on
wait a
you?
minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. You doing the Diddy? The Diddy meme? The stare down? Oh, go back.
He's like, first of all, I could kill you, but you with Daddy, so I can't. So be lucky you
Blockland
with Daddy.
markets are to the north.
The
We
canker.
just need to hug the coast.
I hope Clive drives his sword through her. Or I hope he like cuts off her nipples. And just that.
Yeah, his mom?
And just that. I think that would be torture enough.
No.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. Run like the wind.
Oh, that doesn't work.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Somebody called this a
Because
bird
they don't
horse
know how to
versus
live
just
without
like,
the
you know,
crystal's
an
blessing.
ostrich.
I mean, both are pretty accurate. It is a bird horse. It's a borse.
It's like an ostrich.
Back to the stables, girl.
Yeah, it's like a chicken ostrich. A
This
chick
is where we're
ostrich.
supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears. Beets and peas.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest
No.
you in...
Me want to go to the island.
Oh, bread.
For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays.
Well, Roshi gets
They are
lured
more
into
than
the
welcome
tent.
to
Yeah.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican
Of
Army
course.
will be permitted to
And we're gonna
cross
need
the
a badge
border.
to pass
All
these
who
people.
seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
Damn.
We'll
Rude.
get through without that pass. Let's go and find
You
Gooch,
shall
shall we?
not pass.
Let's go find Gooch.
Yeah?
Where's my nigga Gooch at, bro?
He must be around here somewhere.
Gucci man.
They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
See, did I tell you we need like a badge?
Caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
It's just right on your back.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a band bumped into me and... Yeah.
You got robbed, bro.
You don't think that they might have nicked
And now they're
it?
gone. They must have went
It
through.
wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
Yeah, they must have already gone
So,
through.
to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
On the other side of the gate that you can't get
Where? I've got a pal in Bucklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure naught else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
He said he got a purse too. He said our purses.
Wait, what?
He got a purse. He said our purses.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Yeah, everybody here's so rude.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Damn.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Ma'am?
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bucklad?
Was her hair long or short?
Yeah, you're still on that?
I gather Lady Karen didn't send
I'm gonna say
you.
short.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass.
Oh yeah, it's
It
short.
got stolen
Yeah, there you go. Confirmation.
by little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble.
That's rude.
Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little band
Welcome,
could have done
Asparagus.
this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can.
Why
be
does
on our
Baron
way.
sound like it's some racist shit?
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Thank you, Cosmo.
Yes,
Ever
thank
since
you.
the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So you got robbed, big boy.
So the children are stealing
My
passes
boy?
to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Well, let's do it. We literally have no choice, no say in the matter.
Of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods.
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
Frank.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
This nigga.
He's making the same mistake as Joel.
The Crimson Collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
Okay.
The furniture makers. Understood.
What would you do after you caught the thief? Chop his hands off, or like?
Well, I wouldn't do anything to the thief. He's just taking orders from somebody else. But the person he's taking orders from, I would chop that person's hands off.
That's fair. I can give you that.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Such a lively market.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular?
I am Hector.
Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that
Just
they're
couldn't get the
targeting the
hair right.
traders
Stop
carrying the
it,
biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Yeah, they sent Homie on a rescue mission? No. Join your fallen brethren.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Not sure over here.
Just come with me.
Murdering ants.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry.
She ain't selling no
Message
fish.
from
You're here
Eloise,
selling
is
pussy,
it?
man. It's cold
She's asked
words.
me to help her.
Yeah.
I see your game.
To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
Street urchins, street
A
rats.
few, perhaps.
Aladdins.
You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children.
Somebody say you're not having fun with these ants.
To the Dominion.
Somebody say you're not having fun with the ants.
If I had a lighter, I'd be having
Taste
fun
my
with them.
peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
What did you use to do to ants when you were a kid?
Huh?
Huh? You heard me.
The what?
What did you used to do to ants when you were younger?
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
But no, I've actually never held a magnified
Caravan stops
ant.
next to the chapel.
But one thing that me and my brother used to do was we would go to 2 different ant piles, and we take a
Wait,
big.
before you continue, am I gonna need to distance myself from you when you say this?
No, I take a big fat stick and stick it in the ant pile. This was his idea, by the way, my brother's. So and then they would crawl up on the stick, and then you go drop them to the other ant pile, and then they would go to war, and you just watch them battle it out. It was savage.
So you just inciting gang wars?
Yeah, they would fight. They would like be.
Bro.
They would be stabbing each other with the abdomen and everything. It was crazy.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
I was like 6.
I don't have
I
any
had to
money.
know no better.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
They say you're a super
Thank you.
villain.
You've been very helpful.
I said it wasn't my idea.
Come on, come on!
I was just copying crap he would do.
Peaches and pears.
That's some diabolical shit right there. Literal turf war.
Yeah.
You just bring in random ants over there like, hey, where you from, homie? And then they just fight.
Yeah.
Like they have no idea what's happening.
She wants to run the refugees.
They just got dropped in the middle of a battle.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's crazy.
Enough of your whining.
He said, I'm broke. He said, I'm broke. Yo, my man said, I'm broke.
Yo,
chill out.
My man said, I'm broke. Stop whining.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Oh, they're talking about Gooch.
You wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
Don't run.
What do we do?
Don't run.
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Don't run. You run, I'm gonna be upset.
Sir, where are you going?
Oh, that's Hanzo. We need him too.
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Yeah, you took mad long. This kid's long gone by now, bro.
He can't have gone far.
Dad, he ran 70 yards already.
That's that then.
Have you seen a little boy run by here?
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
But what?
Thank you.
This was your plan, sir? To get trapped?
Oh, shit. Cornered.
He didn't know.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you.
He didn't know it was a dead end.
You live here.
Yeah, you want to chop his hands off?
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
He just need a nice,
I'm
like,
looking for the people who are
smack on the
making you
booty.
steal for them.
He's
Who
a
are they?
dumbass kid.
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
And for the donut coins.
After that story, sure as you, real name is Yuhabak.
Come come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
That's terrible.
Ma'am, I told you to watch
I'm
your two
certain about
kids.
Eloise is watching over them.
Oh.
She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gil, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Sir, we're on the same side.
We're not.
You about to die for no reason.
Don't hurt him.
I'm not trying to.
Nigga.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
Sir?
That brooch. Where did you get it?
So you're just gonna hide behind a rock in the back?
Oh. You know him? Say something. Pop out, bro.
As I say, you just go hide behind a rock?
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
I have to read this diabolical thing to you that Sir said he used to do, and then this makes my aunt stuff look like nothing. He said used to catch lizards in water bottles, fill them up with water and shake them so they were half drowned, then used an ironer and blew hot air on them till they got stiff, or just lit them up.
Uncertified hater, why all that extra shit? Like, why that specific combination of, like, okay.
Imagine getting shook in a water bottle, you just mind your business.
And why would she?
And how you get caught as a lizard? You're supposed to be mad quick.
Theodore, at your service.
So you're blaming the lizard. You're basically saying the lizards is trash and they deserve
Have
it.
you caught a lizard?
No, because I've never tried to catch a lizard.
Because it's mad difficult. And yes, we have tried to catch one when they were in the house. Remember, there's a baby lizard. I tried to catch it, throw it. They're very
fast.
difficult to catch, actually.
Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Blvd their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I've been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do.
Okay, good. I'm about to cut him in
If he and
half,
his
bro.
friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it?
He said
My
that's what
sisters
happens when
asked
you
you to
born
help
as a
put
kid
men
with
into
no
the
cable
pickpocketing.
TV or internet.
That we all want the same thing.
It's a professional torture.
You learn to torture bugs and insects and reptiles.
That's like serial killer shit. That's
Yeah,
how it starts.
That's creative.
Yeah, I used to tie a string to the lizard's tail and swing him around my head like a helicopter.
Me and my brother used to take eggs out the fridge and play with them, and then I find out we weren't the only kids that were doing that. And the parents be like, "What the F is happening to my eggs?"
So y'all niggas is weird, man.
Listen, when you have siblings,
What
y'all
else?
just do stupid
We
stuff.
find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Blvd a safe place
roll 'em.
again. All right
Whole
then.
place, so you could talk to it on the couch without breaking it. All kinds of.
You know
food.
how sad it sounds that y'all played with eggs? Like y'all
We
didn't have
had
toys?
no, we did. We definitely did have toys, but you get bored with those toys, and then you start doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing, like playing with eggs out the fridge.
Yo.
When you couldn't go outside and play, hey, this is
Yo, I never played
and then
with
the floor
food.
is
That's
lava.
crazy.
The floor is lava was like the other.
I mean
go-to.
that is normal. What, playing with eggs?
Listen, I'm not the only one that play with eggs. I've talked to other people that said
Where are
their
they
parents would be
kept?
like,
Okay,
"Yo,
I'm
what
sure.
the F is happening to the eggs?"
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Snitch.
They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
See?
Lateney's Cleft is
I'm not the only one that did stupid stuff. Uncertified hater said, I remember microwaving all the eggs in my house as a kid thinking they would hatch. I messed up the microwave.
Yeah, they would hatch by you cooking them in the microwave.
I got the whooping of my life that day.
Bro. Yeah, let me just apply some slight heat, except you're like radio waving the damn egg.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are just
This
incredible.
hater was a special child.
Good girl.
See, look how judgmental the internet is. But when you don't know, you don't know. Angel said, I used to mix all the soap and shampoo and make this little baggie and keep it. See, we was a special case.
They used to do what?
Mix all the soap and shampoo and make this little baggie and keep it.
For what?
Just to have. I don't know.
Angel's actually the inventor of the 2-in-1 soap and shampoo. Yeah, that's crazy. Angel, we got an originator in the chat. The original 2-in-1.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business. You should have minded your own.
Listen, kids do stupid stuff, man. I'll never forget. I almost scarred my stomach. This is an embarrassing story, by the way. I was in the bathroom one time, and I was just like playing with the air freshener, and I was like, I wonder what happened if I like sprayed the air freshener like yay close, and so I sprayed it like a centimeter away from my
and you
stomach,
burned the shit out of yourself.
and I burned myself. My mom was like, "Why did you do that?" I
What the hell was wrong with you?
I just wanted to know what happened.
I hope our kids don't get none of that from you.
Boredom. No. But thankfully, after like a few years, the mark went away. I had like this light mark on my stomach as a reminder for that foolishness. But it went away. I said they jumped off their couch trying to do a belly flop, knocked all the air out of their stomach, and they thought they were gonna die.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
I don't know what to say about y'all.
So I said, or the time I took plant fertilizer, got into my hair, damn near blinded myself.
Come on.
Y'all could have just watched Cartoon Network and like play Sega Genesis.
So I said my brother used to put baby powder in his socks and kick people like in the old school kung fu movie.
That's dope.
Not a bad haul
Yes.
today.
I go.
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural born ne'er-do-wells. Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are.
Imagine a nigga kick you and a whole bunch of powder come out. You know how embarrassing that is? That's actually dope.
Yeah, until you send somebody to the hospital because it's actually like a toxic chemical to breathe in. Talcum powders, sir. Somebody said they tried to do a front flip while holding a pencil.
Let's try.
Yeah, I tried to do a front flip while holding a pencil. Thankfully, I only stabbed my forehead. And then somebody said one time they jumped off a car to dunk a basketball and snapped their whole arm in half. Knock on wood, that's one thing I can say I never did as a child. I never broke a bone. I never, ever, 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 ever broken a bone.
Bone strong as fuck. Yeah, I never broke a bone either.
I remember I would throw my mom's underwear and bras off the balcony. I would have never did that. I would have got a whooping of a lifetime. I never, ever, ever, ever would have done that.
Oh, they go to passes right there.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Somebody said, how do you think the concept of Ephron and find out came about? Roshi, someone had to be the unwitting guinea pigs. So you never did anything dumb as a child? Like, just cause? Just did something stupid?
Not no shit like that. I was inside playing Sonic. And then I was outside playing tag.
You know why? It's because you didn't have no imagination.
Hey, I guess not. My imagination kept me safe from fuckery. Didn't you used to eat Tide Pods too?
No, I did not. I wasn't that dumb. I said my mom let me do my own hair one time, and I used the whole jar of Blue Magic, and I got lumped up for that. Wasn't that grease? Blue Magic?
Yeah. They still sell it.
Listen, she can't even get mad though. She let her do her own hair once.
I have an imagination, but my imagination didn't include imagining my own death. So, therefore,
the floor was lava though. That's imagining your own death.
No, because the floor is technically not really lava.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
Somebody said when they were 3, their aunt caught them throwing her fish out the tank, yelling, "You're free now."
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me. Yo! And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell.
You're free now. That's wild.
Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
Yo, do we have anybody from New York in the chat?
Yeah, there's people from New York in there.
Because I have a specific question for people from New York.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
When we were younger, when I was growing up in Brooklyn,
Well, I've asked our boys to
we used to play this game with handballs. Like, you know the little blue handball? Like,
blue balls.
We used to go and get them from like the corner store. And I don't know if they still play it. this game called, it was 2 names for it. It was called Homicide and Suicide. You would throw the ball up against the wall. Okay, so one person had the ball. They would throw it up against the wall, and then there would be like 6 or 7 people behind you.
That ball that bounced back.
And then if you caught it with one hand, you would have to basically throw that shit at everybody and try to hit them before they ran and touched the wall.
I think I remember that vaguely. I think we did the same
thing. It wasn't a toy, Georgia. It was a game. Yes.
Yeah, I think we did the exact same thing in Georgia.
Okay, so y'all remember that. Okay. You did that in Jersey too? Okay, cool. I just want to know if they still did that.
Can I count on your help in sorting?
Yeah, that shit that's not a New York thing. They was in Vegas too.
Okay. Why kids so violent? I remember one of my friends came to school with and he had a ball that he wanted to play with, and he pushed thumbtacks into it. So there was like little metal circles on it. So if you got hit by it, it hurt.
Why?
Because we were dumb.
Exactly. That's the point I wanted you to get to.
But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly, would it now?
Exactly. Oh, now you understand.
Don't look so shocked.
Why we play with eggs out the refrigerator.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape.
I was about to say I couldn't play that game because every time I hit myself.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking
You're just trash.
And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Somebody said they used to take the cap off Nerf darts and replace them with
thumbtacks.
That's savagery.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Ah, yes. The Crimson Compass.
Yeah, my kids did that in my neighborhood too, Naija. They play freaking manhunt with like BB guns and freaking paintball guns and crap, and then leave all kind of welts on your body. Them stores should go to jail for making them things. Them things hurt. If you get shot with like pellets and crap, this stuff hurts.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
Shut up, bitch! Try the caravan.
How we go from 10 million just down to 9 million? You're a scammer. She's a scammer.
Rogue said one time when she was a kid, she got mad at her boss, so she took all the soup cans and tore the labels off. She said her butt was hot for days because she probably got the butt whooping of a lifetime.
She said the belt was hot for days?
Her butt was hot for days because she took all the labels off of the cans, so you wouldn't know what was what until you opened it. Some of y'all are brave. I wouldn't even been able to muster up the courage to do such a thing.
Jug of snake spit for the
Oh yeah, earlier I read a comment that I thought was hilarious. They said that them and their brothers used to run over each other's feet with cars to see if the milk was working, to see if they was drinking enough milk. Oh man. To see if they had strong bones.
Somebody said the same thing. Wait, actual cars?
Yes, actual cars.
Okay. We need to break this down, right? So if you were old enough to drive actual cars to run them over your feet, wouldn't you have been old enough to know that was a terrible and stupid idea? What?
I don't know. I don't know if they were remote control cars or if they didn't specify. They just cars.
Yo.
Somebody said I don't think they were kids.
Yo. Also, if you didn't know, you should do research into the Got Milk campaign.
It's awful.
And just how fraudulent that whole thing was, and because a bunch of farmers needed to sell milk, they came up with this stupid thing that is not even legitimate and doesn't make any sense. Drinking milk does not make your bones stronger. It's not true. None of it was true. Look it up. There's a lot of stuff behind it, because that shit was everywhere.
But listen, these stories are wild in comparison to the ones I told, and you was looking at me like I was crazy.
Like I said, I drove.
All I said was I did was ant wars and play with eggs out the fridge. That's nothing in comparison to what half these kids then did in the comments.
Yeah, King HVP and Zero. Yes, look it up. That whole the reason why that entire Got Milk campaign was made up. Why do you think it doesn't? Why do you think it's not around anymore?
Try not to lose it again.
I mean, it is full of vitamin D, so I mean, it is good for your bones.
Thank you
but
so much. Nan would have killed me if
it's
I'd
also
come
very
back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends
They said
don't
the same
have to
thing
steal
with
anymore.
Dare that made things
If anyone
worse.
threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Bloody Fox, I doubt we're gonna destroy another Mother Crystal tonight.
Somebody else also said that when their mom would make them mad, they would egg her car from their window.
We have a place on the
Fucked
wagon.
up.
Yeah. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
You about to fuck it up, bro.
You remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
Big Bongo said milk only belongs on Roshi's succulent ass. Just the type of random stuff I be reading in here.
Milk?
Just so you know. So I remember I got super mad at my dad as a little kid, so I stole all his keys from his keyboard.
Hang on. And that's hilarious.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
Bruh, Joshua's in there?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
So he'll never take off the greaves? He keep them on?
Nope.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say,
He said,
Phoenix.
F your people for just a second.
But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
He's like that little boy. He gotta go.
Oh, wait.
What do you know of my
okay.
blood?
There we go. Thank you.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear.
Yeah?
That his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
What the fuck?
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash.
And we'll look into it.
Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Damn, she couldn't pick it up?
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
That'd be dope to see them flying around together.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
It's lit.
This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, The traitorous Annabella
oh shit,
and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
I'm with it.
Yes, I'm with it.
I'm with it. Okay. So shit is about to pop off for real, for real.
And somebody had said it was Big Willie Phil, I believe. It was after the milk comment. It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, good luck finding it.
Oh no, I'll find it. He said Roshi's double dipped extra thick Scotch buttered ass.
Sure scoured the deepest reaches of the chat for that.
Because it was just so wild. Scotch butter.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Thanks for the sub, Nails. Whose birthday was it that I missed? Somebody said they just turned 17.
Happy birthday to you.
Elijah.
Oh shit.
What is it, boy?
I got you in a second.
Oh,
Elijah.
hang on. Oh, what the hell?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
Yo, the view is crazy. I'd be up on my roof every night.
Yeah.
Taking pictures for the gram.
But they're there all the time, so they'd be used to it.
And guess what we about to do to y'all? Oh.
The city's on fire.
Oh, that's crazy. The city's on fire. And we're gonna see exactly why tomorrow.
Elijah.
Oh, I can't save?
He'll be making for the
Oh, wow. Well,
You can't?
nope.
Well, I have to do this happy birthday song.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Well, I can't stop. The game said you cannot save. All right. So we just got to keep it
It
going.
said it probably auto saves.
Yeah, but I don't trust that. Because I can't even see when the last autosave was.
You can't. This next part is long too. They said.
Those were
an hour to 2 hours.
I think once I get to this
they said you can look at load.
Autosave fire in the sky. Yeah, but see this second autosave says fire in the sky too, 1649, and this one says 1722. So was this okay? So we're good. Okay.
Yeah, somebody said that's this mission.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
You good.
Yeah, because I don't want to like get into the mix and then not be able to like finish.
Yeah, because the next part is long.
And give y'all blue balls for no reason.
Plus, they said you can save like 5 minutes in anyways.
Yeah, that was good. So we got all set up for the hype. Bahamut wants to go ahead and just kill Mama and Olivier, which I backed that decision, but I would have did it more savage. He should just transform into the Bahamut right in the middle of the room and just cook them in front of his dad.
I agree.
And then what now, bro? What now? I'm the king now. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
Yes. Stream tomorrow. Yes. We will be streaming tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming and showing up and showing out on our first stream back on the main channel since we've been on our little break and recovering. So looking forward to seeing what we got going on tomorrow. What percentage would you guys say we're done? Because there's only 2 mother crystals left that we have to destroy, no? I'm just curious.
70.
Somebody says 70 and then somebody says halfway 85. And then Legion says 8. You guys are just fucking around with me. Okay.
They said probably like 60.
Okay. Cool. So all right. That is going to be it for tonight's stream. Again, make sure you guys sub to the gaming channel. We just dropped a video over there. If you want to laugh, see people scream, people meaning Shura and myself, and almost poop ourselves, you can go watch it over there. And all future streams after the Final Fantasy will be over there. And anything we stream that's not Final Fantasy will be over there. And then once that's done, that's it for the main channel.
Already be suspicious. Thank you for the bits universe. But already be suspicious if you know we sub like weekly and then you haven't seen us you see a stream weekly and then you haven't seen a stream for a while. Then 9 times out of 10 is because we're streaming on the gaming channel.
Yeah. So make sure you be over there.
Yes.
Make sure you be over there and over here. Because like I said, what we'll most likely do is like if we stream over here on the main channel, it'll be like React content, which will be different for you guys. So you guys will probably still enjoy that too. That'll be fun. We can give some commentary. Y'all can give video recommendations and we'll just have a good time. It would be more chill. So.
Yes.
Alrighty. But that's going to be it for us tonight. Hope you guys have a wonderful night and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.